Welcome back everyone, and if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Well, here we are. I'm back on the farm again. It's another beautiful hot day in Arizona. I walk up and I look over the railing into one of the pens, and I notice there are quite a few targets. So, let's get started. First shot of the day, 40 yards. This guy takes a shot to the vitals, takes a short flight and tumbles down, and he's done. And here we are in the scope cam. This guy takes a pretty solid shot right to the vitals, but manages to take flight, but it doesn't go far, and he's down. I know this guy is going to expire shortly, so I wait and watch as he slowly expires. Done. I spot this group of pigeons at various distances. I choose one that's about 40 yards out, and I take him. This guy takes a pretty good shot to the vitals also. He walks a short distance and tumbles over, and he too is done. Here is that shot in the scope cam. Like the last shot, it takes a minute, but he's done. In this shot I go prone, 66 yards, and I drop this pellet right in over the top of his head, and it enters in his back, and he's done. As you can see the quail in the background, that's the desert. This is the rear of the farm. Quail season opens next month. Here's that shot in the scope cam. And you can see the quail scrambling, trying to figure out what the heck just happened. Good to see that there's quail. I will be on those guys next month. Here's that shot in slow motion. See the pellet right in the back, right over the top of the head. Takes this guy out, and he's done. I walk over and I retrieve this guy. Done. This shot occurs at 45 yards. Multiple targets again. I choose one and I take it. Done. Here's that shot in the scope cam. This guy gets hit hard and he goes nowhere. Good shot. I spot this guy sitting near the trough. As I spotted him through my scope cam, it looked like he had a little bit of damage to him. Not sure what was going on with him. But anyway, I nailed this guy, and he crawls underneath the trough and expires. I'm watching this guy through my scope cam and he's still breathing. So I reload and I change locations. And I watch. This guy is stuck, but he's breathing heavily, and I know that he's not going to last long. Here is that shot in the scope cam. As you can see, there's some type of damage or something happened to this guy earlier. I nailed this guy, knocks him off of that rock, and he crawls underneath the trough here. I can see that this guy is badly injured, and he gets stuck, and he breathes heavily. So I know that he's suffering, but will soon succumb to his injuries. I wanted to put a second shot in this guy, but I didn't want to risk the chance of hitting the trough. The trough is made of fiberglass, and I didn't want to put a hole in it with my pellet. So I just wait and watch. It took this guy some time, but he's done. I moved to the next location and spot these guys at 35 yards. And I set my sights on one and I take it. It's a good shot to the body. The guy is just laying there, but I can see the eyes are still looking around through my scope. So I reload and I put another shot in this guy. And that second shot is a great shot. But first, let's see the initial shot in the scope cam. See, this guy gets nailed. It's going nowhere. Eventually it will die from its injuries. But not wanting it to suffer, I reloaded and I did a follow-up shot on this guy. And here is that follow-up shot. I nailed this guy right in the head. And he's done. Here we are in the scope cam with that follow-up shot. Watch the damage done to this guy's head. Peels his cap. And he's done. I spot these guys at 30 yards, and I take one. Spins out a little bit, but he's done. And in comes the curious cow. Here is that shot in the scope cam. This guy doesn't go far at all. He is done. This is the last shot of the day, and it would be that my top mount camera battery dies on me. So sorry for not having that overall view for you guys. But anyway, I nailed this guy. He's about 40 yards out, and I go prone, and I nail him. I nailed this guy with a good shot to the body, and he walks off to the right. I lost him, but I reloaded, thinking that I didn't get a good hit on him. But as I reloaded and set my sights on him once again, I can see that he went down. So I really didn't need the follow-up shot. He is out of there. Done. And here is this guy. I walk over and I retrieve him. And he's done. Thanks for watching. And please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.